700. It's not even a club. It's gonna be from the 661 area. So I'm gonna say right now that God sent a message the other day, and he said that you needed Africa's help because he says that they're the only way. So if we could get their help, then that will be great because that's the only way through. I guess there's a passage through there that meets El Salvador that can get through there, and then something like that. But they need you. So we are going to need you for the Holy Seas. Africa's important. Um, Mexico is important. Every police officer is important. So that way there's no misunderstanding where it's just a bias thing. It's not a bias thing. Everybody's involved now. So with the protectors of the seas will be all police officers now going forward. We don't want to have anybody like acting out of line either. So and then we're gonna be expected on the grounds more Catholic teachings because everybody's gonna have to learn that it's a human process, and God he expects us all to know the Ten Commandments and like the basics. That way we could all have the same installations in the institution. Now that's gonna be a new institution for the installments that we're gonna be installing. I feel like with that should be it. We'll keep everything the same, and nothing changes after that. But we're gonna have to vote on things still, that, or we could vote in, vote out. So that's a new process too. Everything's gonna be, that's the fairest thing to do. So also put more stricter limits on the people, anybody causing anything, because that will be like immediately life prison sentence for anybody causing harm or plotting anything. We're not going to tolerate that kind of stuff here on the grounds here or on the grounds over there. So that way everybody's knowing attitudes need to be a little bit more respectful, and no more of that the bad pass. We're going to be professional about things on everything that we do say, and we expect to see that the same. This is a new day. The best is yet to come. I'm here to introduce that part. And then, are you guys ready? So the thing for the seas, I don't know if you guys heard earlier, but they're talking about that today. It's gonna be offered now. All police forces, all national. So that way we're more nation. Bridges will be part of El Salvador. They'll go all the way from him, and he's the one that's been building the bridges. So we're gonna have the bridges they're gonna be, that gift is from El Salvador, and then that's how we get bridges here today. Everything was mostly like we used our hands and stuff to build things and our voices to speak. And then if you guys want to know how we got our morals or knowledge, to know we're not instructed anything about reading the Bible, we're living it actually. So that way you guys can know the little bit of introduction how we got to this point. It's the installation of the Ten Commandments, our Father, the Hail Mary prayer, the sign of the cross, and then we have one in Spanish too. It's the sign of the cross before the enemies. So there's a instruction for it. It's to teach you how, before crossing your enemies, how to like use your mouth not to say bad things, and then like to put a cross over your mouth and put a cross over your heart and over your forehead, so that way you're thinking about whatever you're gonna say before you say that. So we're if you ever learn from the Spanish uh, teachings, then you learn it and you can interpret that in English, then it'll get a better understanding of why or how things are going now, because this was originally like a Spanish whole empire world one time. Right now we're integrating, we're English now, and that's an offering that God has blessed us with today, so that we were all on the same ability to talk. I don't think 250 years ago we were able to understand each other till now. So that's a big accomplishment. Going forward, this will be something that comes from possibly Pennsylvania. So or maybe the state Virginia, but here it's coming again. Virginia from California now is helping with this new revelation part. We're part of the Bible as well in the digital world. This is going to be because we've closed the bad past already, like 3 times, and then we're going forward. And we expect it every time to improve, just like how this world didn't stay only one language of speaking. We're all with that language now, so this has nothing to do with bias. Um, Understand that we're all having the same kind of talk, but the Spanish words, they cannot ever be like, we don't want to hear no more slang in that. Continue to speak proper. It's expected. And then all the prayers, make sure you're saying them and how do you say it? Say them in English when you interpret them, but as best as you can, and they have to be truthful. Right now, everything right now is a real game changer. Everything has changed, and so this is where we're at. So we're gonna put it more with the legal issues, so that way nobody's getting out of hand on this. Last time they let gangsters. Time before that they let soldiers. The time before that they let other people, and everybody didn't make it to this point because God wasn't ready for them until now. And so since the 3 days that they rebuilt Valenzuela, they built a city. I don't know if you guys heard, they built it in 3 days because it had like I don't know, something happened there, some kind of tornado or something. So now that it's built again, try to keep it stable, and we're heading towards that. We also are in with the super coin, the super peso, all the currencies right now. Um, we tethered, we're all in it. Everything's in it since September 2021. So these things don't come just by a person. Well, they do come from a person exploring actually, but they also come from a gift that God gives us. So whenever He gives us gifts, we do things, and it's hard to explain because nobody could understand how quick the knowledge comes and how we do things. But when you really are sent, and it's not something that He just told you, but it's like you're getting everything done at the same time, so everything's in it. And I'm going to be firm on it when I say that, because if somebody was to go and take my currency or whatever, then the only reason why I allowed the policy to continue is because of the fact that the police are in it. So I'm going to allow that, but they're going to have to also know that there's rules. So everybody here is to act accordingly and no bad. That's rule one. And then if we're going to face any challenges to be putting people in prisons, we're going to be going national now. And that's going to be more than a 25 to life sentence. We're heading now for an eternal, and so we don't want to have any bad. Continue to improve on your guys' language skills, and get rid of that attitude. It's not going to be tolerated here. We only want proper and professional. That's it. The elders will be watching, and will allow the process to continue. So let's get started. And then if anybody has a problem, please don't act out of hand. Anything like that will cause you to go to do some jail time. And we're not going to tolerate no fits. Thank you. Bye-bye.